Video friends and viewers, please first of all subscribe to my channel, let you know my new videos. Now in this video I will talk about Mercedes-Benz history. Gottlieb Daimler is born on 17 March 1834 in Schortendorf. After training as a gunsmith and working in France, he attends the Polytechnic School in Stuttgart from 1857 to 1859. After completing various technical activities in France and England, he starts work as a draftsman in Geiselin in 1862. At the end of 1863, he is appointed workshop inspector in a machine tool factory in Reutlingen, where he met Wilhelm Maybach in 1865. In 1872, he becomes technical director of the gas engine manufacturer Das Gasmotorfabrik, where he becomes familiar with Otto's four-stroke technology. After differences with the managing director, he leaves the company in 1882. Daimler sets up a development workshop in his greenhouse at his Cannstatt villa to concentrate on developing petrol-driven four-stroke engines. Working with Wilhelm Maybach in 1884, he develops an internal combustion engine known today as the grandfather clock. With its compact, low-weight design, the machine forms the basis for installation in a vehicle. The cost of trial operations soon consumed Daimler's entire fortune. However, so he is obliged to find business partners. He founds Daimler Motorin Gesellschaft on 28 November 1890 together with Max Duttenhofer and his business partner William Lawrence. But while Duttenhofer wants to produce stationary engines, Daimler prefers to focus on vehicle production and dispose engines. After William Maybach resigns in 1891, due to unacceptable terms of contract, Daimler resorts to arrows. He continues to build engines with Maybach, but the patents are all in his name. The increased tense relationship with Duttenhofer and Lawrence lead them to accelerate Daimler as a shareholder. A deterioration in finance leads to stagnating technical development, which prompts DMG to attempt reinstate Maybach in 1895. He refused, pointing out that he wouldn't come back without Daimler. And in the end, commercial pressures result in both of them returning to the company. Thanks to the Phoenix engine built by Maybach, the Gambler engine gains popularity abroad. A group of English industrials are prepared to pay 350,000 marks for listening rights. Maybach is appointed technical director of DGM, and Gottlieb Daimler resolves a position on the technical board and becomes the inspector general of the supervisory board. The return of both men to DMG in an unaccepted boost for the company. Gottlieb Daimler enjoys this rapid development for only a short period of the time. He dies of heart disease on 6 March 1900. Yes, Mercedes-Benz company especially is very famous and popular in Germany. The owner of the company had two daughters. One of the name was Mercedes, one of the name was Benz. Before founding this factory, the owner decided to give the company the daughter's name, Mercedes and Benz. In Turkish, Mercedes and Benz. Yes. Daimler Motorin Gesellschaft on 28 November 1890, together with Max Duttenhofer and his business partner William Lawrence. But while Duttenhofer wants to produce stationary engines, Daimler prefers to focus on vehicle production and disputes emphasis. Working with William Maybach in 1884, he develops an international combustion engine known today as the grandfather clock. With its compact, low-weight design, the machine forms the basis for installation in a vehicle. The cost of trial operations soon consumed Daimler's entire fortune, however, so he is obliged to find business partners. He founds Daimler Motoren Gesellschaft on 28 November 1890, together with Max Duttenhofer and his business partner William Lawrence. But while Duttenhofer wants to produce stationary engines, Daimler prefers to focus on vehicle production and a dispute ensues. After William Maybach resigns in 1891, due to unacceptable terms of contract, Daimler resorts to a ruse. He continues to build engines with Maybach, but the patents are all in his name. The increased tense relationship with Duttenhofer and Lawrence lead them to exclude Daimler as a shareholder. A deterioration in finance leads to stagnating technical development, which prompts DMG to attempt to reinstate Maybach in 1895. He refuses, pointing out that he wouldn't come back without Daimler. In the end, commercial pressures result in both of them returning to the company. Thanks to the Phoenix engine built by Maybach, the Daimler engine gains popularity abroad. A group of English industrials are prepared to pay 350,000 marks for licensing rights. Maybach is appointed technical director of DMG, and Gottlieb Daimler reserves a position on the technical board and becomes the inspector general of the supervisory board. The return of both men to DMG is an unaccepted boast for the company. Gottlieb Daimler enjoys this rapid development for only a short period of time. He dies of his heart disease on 6 March 1900. It's not idea, it's the implementation that counts. The very important word. Gottlieb Daimler is born in 17 March 1834 in Schordendorf. After training as a gunsmith and working in France, he attends the Polytechnic School in Stuttgart from 1857 to 1859. After completing various technical activities in France and England, he starts work as a transformer in Geilersen in 1862, and at the end of the 1863, he is appointed workshop inspector in a machine tool factory in Rottlingen, where he meets William Maybach in 1865. In 1872, he becomes technical director of the gas engine manufacturer DOS Gasmotorfabrik, where he becomes familiar with Otto's four-stroke technology. After differences with the managing director, he leaves the company in 1882. Daimler sets up a development workshop in his greenhouse at his Cannstatt villa to concentrate on developing petrol-driven four-stroke engines. Working with William Maybach in 1884, he develops an internal combustion engine known today as the grandfather clock. With its compact, low-weight design, the machine forms the basis for installation in a vehicle. The costs of trial operations soon consume Daimler's entire fortune, however, so he is obliged to find business partners. He founds Daimler Motoren Gesellschaft on 28 November 1890, together with Max Duttenhofer and his business partner William Lawrence. But while Duttenhofer wants to reduce stationary engines, Daimler prefers to focus on vehicle production and this with answers. Thank you very much for watching me. Please subscribe to my channel, let you know my new videos. Thank you.